So I'm about 6'8" or 2 meters.
2 meters.
Yeah. Sure. So Walking the Plains is a web series that's produced by Wizards of the Coast, and it's a combination of sketch comedy and documentary about the Pro Tour. So it's a unique blend where we have some lighthearted jokes about Magic. We play funny characters, and then we go and interview pro players at the Pro Tour, and capture the top 8, talk to the winners, and cap it off at the end with another joke or two. So my favorite character is I play a wizard or a necromancer, and wear a big dark hood. And so he wanders around, and he has a rivalry with Mark Rosewater. They try to fight each other to the death sometimes, but that's my favorite character. Boy, I don't know. Sometimes I'm in the shower and I think of an idea. Sometimes I'm eating breakfast and I think of an idea. But it's difficult. Writing comedy is very difficult. But as far as working with the pro players, they're all very interesting, and I just try to get to know who they are. So I talk to Shuhei Nakamura. I say, who is Shuhei?
Yeah.
Try to think of good questions just for him. Yeah, a comedian and an actor, primarily. So.
Very cool.
Magic means a lot to me. It's my favorite hobby. It's my favorite game. It's also how I make a living. But most importantly, Magic helped heal the relationship that I have with my brother. So my brother and I used to fight a little bit, not get along so well, but we started playing Magic all the time. First once a week, then twice a week, 3 times a week, and now we're best buddies, and we live very close together. We're very close, and we play Magic all the time.
We have about 14, 15 people, and they're all excellent, amazing people. Today and yesterday was great. One of the memories I've made from this GP is from the first day, which was yesterday, where we had an entire room of people. People filled the lobby, and they were so excited to have the doors open and see the venue for the first time. And they were greeted by a gigantic poster of Karn hanging from the top. And everyone is just ready to make history. It's been about a year or two. I started out, I've been a judge for about a year or two, and I was invited, serendipitously, I suppose, to San Diego, Pro Tour San Diego, right before the first Grand Prix Las Vegas, or Grand Prix Las Vegas. And then they asked me to continue with them, and now I'm the senior event host for the Pro Tour. Oh, I love it! Everyone's so nice. You get to see so many familiar faces after a while. My favorite part is seeing the people, or the players who come in, and it's their first Pro Tour. And they see, they have stars in their eyes when they meet some of their heroes. They can't believe they're at that level, and they're trying hard, and they've got something to prove. And they usually prove it. I mean, everyone's an amazing player there. For me, Magic is more than a card game. It's a community. And I think that every single person in this venue would agree that we are a worldwide international community that, we share a common goal, and we help each other towards that goal. Whether that goal is running amazing events, whether that goal is getting together with friends and just playing a quick game of Commander at a kitchen table, or whether that goal is training with a team to win the next GP. It's, for me, Magic is about the relationships that you build and the people that you meet.
Yes, I am one of the 5 level 5 judges.
It's interesting. It's a situation where it's difficult for most people to become a level 5 judge, but what the people that are selected for level 5 judges, I think, are people who it's a very natural fit for. So for me, I don't think I did anything very difficult or special, but I think that's because what I want to do is just very natural stuff that helps run the judge program. So for me, it was easy and natural, but it's not something that everyone can just do. Yes. I used to be a professional player a little bit. I played on one pro tour, played many other events. But I switched into the judging when I started to meet more judges, and I developed many good judge friends, and started to judge more than I played. To be a judge, well, the easy things are probably surprisingly the rules. For most people that do end up judging, the rules end up being the easy part, but even though it is a very complicated thing. It's just people who become judges have a natural tendency with the rules. The difficult stuff ends up being a lot of the organizational stuff. For example, this morning, about 2,500 Magic players came in to play Mini-Masters in 1 hour, and I had to figure out how to arrange over 100 judges, over 2,500 players into pods, into tournaments, and that's just a very unique thing that people don't do in their normal life. So that's just very different, and one of the harder parts. Pretty much everything. I am 33 years old. I've been playing the game for 21 years, so it's just always been a huge part of my life. I think about it every day, all the time. I play pretty much every day. All my friends play for the most part. I have a couple friends that didn't play, but I've taught them since. Magic for me, I've traveled the world. It's a part-time job. It's memories. It's pretty much everything.